Hello everyone. So up until the last video we have seen borders in CSS. How do we apply borders and what are the different properties on borders? Now let us look at an important property of CSS, that is margins. Okay, so this is very important. So most of the times developers get confused with margins, so make sure that you understand it in a greater detail. So basically, what is a margin? The CSS margin properties are used to create space around elements outside of any defined borders. Okay, so you can see that it is mentioned over here, outside of any defined borders. So margins are the space outside the borders. Okay, with CSS you have full control over the margins. There are properties for setting the margin for each side of an element, that is top, right, bottom and left. So we have different properties like margin top for giving the space on the top of the border, margin right for giving the right space, margin bottom for the bottom space and margin left for the left side space of the border. Let us now understand how to apply margins on a given element. So up until the last video we have seen how to apply this kind of border on a particular paragraph or any element. So I have applied a border on this, so that now I will explain you how to apply different margins on each side of this element, that is the top, bottom, left and right. So let's see the code now. So right now I am having a heading 1 which contains a simple text border tutorial and a paragraph with ID first para. Okay, so I'll change the text now. So I'll change it to let's learn margin and margin tutorial. Okay, so in the styles.css I have this basic styling for the border. Now I'm going to apply margin. Okay, so I'm basically going to apply margin on the top side first. So margin top, and I'm going to keep the space as 100 pixels. So once I hit save and I'll go to the browser, now you have to see carefully. Once I refresh the page, there is a space on the top of this border, right? The top side of this border, because we have set the margin as margin top and the value is 100 pixels. Similarly, let's apply margin on the bottom side. So margin bottom, and let's give it as 100 pixel also. But right now there would not be much change that we will observe in this case, right? You cannot see any change here because there is nothing at the bottom of the border. So let's do one thing, let's put a simple h2 tag or something, and it says this is heading, and once we save it we can see the space between this. So this space is the margin bottom. Okay, now let's apply more margins, that is the left and right. So let's apply right margin first. So margin right, and let's give it the value as 150 pixel. You can give any value according to you. So you can see it is now 150 pixel. Moving ahead, let's now give the margin as margin left. So margin left, and the value should be 80 pixels in this case because we don't want much space on the right side. So once I refresh it, you can see the margin is given on this side also. Let's move ahead and see some of the shorthand properties of margins. So instead of giving this margins in this way, suppose if you want to apply margins on all the 4 sides and in a single line if you want to give the margin, how can you do that? You just have to make use of this margin property and you have to specify the 4 sides. So make sure that you know the sequence in the correct order. The sequence is something like this: T, R, B, L. Okay, you can understand in this way: treble, T stands for top, R stands for right, B stands for bottom and L stands for left. Let's give the values now. So suppose I want the top value to be 25 pixel, then bottom should be 50 pixel, right should be 50 pixel. Next is our bottom value should be 75 pixel, and the last one, which is the L value, that should be 100 pixel. So we have given all the 4 values. Let me put this code at the side and comment this out. Okay, so I have commented this out. I am commenting down this all 4 values because right now I have made use of this shorthand properties. What I am doing is I am applying margins to all the 4 sides simultaneously in one single line. This is the shorthand. Once I save this and I refresh the page, you can see the margin is applied. So margin of different values are applied as we have mentioned there. Okay, so this was the shorthand for applying margins. Now moving ahead, let's look at the different properties, that is the value of margin. Margin also has a value called as auto. Okay, so suppose let's take this case. First of all, let's comment this down and let's just save it. And so this is the current scenario that we have. Suppose I'll set the width as 300 pixel, let's say, and right now it should look something like this. Okay, so width is set to 300 pixel, so border is only applied in this much portion. Now what I'll do is I'll apply margin over this. So I'm going to write margin auto. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm writing margin as auto. Now there's this margin auto is very important because many developers or like the CSS designers are confused with the auto value. So once I refresh it, you can see the entire content is set in the center. So what does this auto value do is, so you can use this auto value to set the margin property to horizontally center it, okay, inside the container. So we had this paragraph and we had its width as specified as 300 pixels. So when we made use of margin auto property, this element is centered. Okay, so it has taken up equal positions from its left and right margins. Okay, so this is the important value, that is auto value. So with this we have seen all the important properties of margins, that is top, right, bottom and left. Also we have seen the shorthand for margin, and after that we have seen auto value of margin. So let me know if you have any more doubts related to margin. Please comment down your doubts. Also, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video.